Mona Hair Craft Klatch. Today is Friday. That means it's another Coaster Friday. So today we are going to be making wedding ring coasters out of resin. And they are perfect for a wedding gift or to use as favors for a bridal shower or a couple shower. And they add to the kind of festive feel. For the wedding coasters, we're going to use these smaller ones that we used for the Steampunk Eye coaster a while back. And the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to do 2 coasters. And you could do a ton of them, but I'm just going to do 2. I'm going to use the fast cast for the first layer because that'll give me a white background and a good base. You don't have to use a fast cast. You could use whatever resin you want to use and add white pigment in there. That's fine. Okay, I have about 1 ounce, and all I want is a nice thin coating on the bottom of each of these molds. I want to keep them kind of thin, and this stuff sets up really quickly. I printed out a Mr. and Mrs. gold ring, because this is going to be a set for a bride and a groom. If you were going to do party favors for a bridal shower, you might only do the Mrs. So I've got my cutter, and I'm going to have the transparency film, the cutter, and all of that stuff, the mold, all linked in the description below if you're looking for it. So I want to make sure I get it as centered as I can. And then you want to press down and start cutting. I have this set to just under 2.5 inches, and you're going to have to go around a couple times. Once you have your resin poured and your pieces cut out, I mixed 1 ounce of clear resin. And here's a tip: if for whatever reason your resin does not turn out as white as you want it to, you can always paint over it just with acrylic paint. Make sure it really dries, and then you have a fine base for it, because sometimes it happens. Or even if you pour a clear, you can paint white over it and then pour the next layer. So I'm going to pour just enough to cover. Then we'll slide our mister in, just like that. Press it down, press all the bubbles out from under. And then I'll do the same for this one. And then we'll add the misses to it, slide it in, press out any bubbles, make sure it's covered. Then you're going to take your lighter and pop the bubbles. Now with the rest of this, I'm going to add some silver glitter. I have this gem mold. So once I get that glitter mixed in there, I'm going to put it into this diamond. And I did the silver glitter. You can use actually any color you want. If you wanted to do it to where it matched the color scheme for a wedding, that'd be great. Pop the bubbles, and then you want to let that sit a minimum of 12 hours as well. So you could be done with them just like this and have a Mr. and a Mrs. with a gold band. It could be a silver band, it could be whatever color you want, but we're not finished. And obviously these are smaller than our typical coasters, but you could get a lot more done with less resin as well. And I selected the size, and I'll show you why I selected the size in a minute. But this size works very well for like a champagne glass. I wanted this size because I have this jewel mold, and the larger size, the jewel kind of got lost. And this is actually perfect to be using for this. You can glue this on top if you wanted to, but I'm going to actually use my Dremel with the cutting attachment. And I'm going to use my craft knife just to score into it just a little bit. A little hard to see, but I can see it. And then I'm going to use the cutting attachment, and I'm going to grind out just a little bit. Here they are finished, and you could go just simple for both, or you can add the gem like I did here. And the only thing that I would have done a little bit different is I would have recessed it just a little bit more. So I would have just ground down with the rotary tool just a little further, just so it was inset a little bit more. But they're cute, and you can easily personalize them because I just printed Mrs. in the middle, but you could easily put a name and a table number on there for place cards at a wedding and have them all set up, and it'd be really, really cute. And again, these work great for wine glasses or champagne glasses, but if you're going to use a mug or something, you're going to want to go bigger. And you could use the same gem, it's just going to obviously look smaller. And I was kind of going for some big bling here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the wedding ring coasters. If you are new here, remember to subscribe so you don't miss a thing. I'll definitely see you next time. Remember, life is too short not to shimmer, so grab your glue gun and your glitter. Stay safe. Bye guys.